Video coverage of IT Expo is brought to you by Content Boost, the content marketing specialists. Amplify your sales today.
Hi, I'm Eric Lanask. We're here at IT Expo in Miami, and on the program with me today is Denwa's Diego Gione. Diego, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
So we've been talking about unified communications a lot over the last several years. Really, I think we're at a point where what is unified communications is something that businesses understand. What I think that they don't always know is how to adopt unified communications and when to adopt unified communications. But from what I'm seeing and hearing in the market, adoption does continue to increase, and companies like yours and others are building a bigger customer base.
I see too many companies are talking about unified communication, but for real, we see in Latin America the last year was not very good for the unified communication, real. Mm-hmm. We see too many people talking about that, but not too many people buying the products. I think the problem is because the clients doesn't know about completely what is the unified communication and what the unified communication can do for his companies.
So the job for somebody like your company is really to educate the Latin American market, help them understand, and what, in your mind, what are some of the key capabilities of unified communications that your Latin America audience needs to understand?
I think in Latin America, all the companies moved to the second step, changing the analog PBX mm-hmm. to IP PBX first. Maybe the 30% of the market changed to IP, mm-hmm. but only the 2 or 5% of the market changed to unified communication. I think all these companies are moving to unified communication this year, for sure, and the other 25% are moving during the year to the unified communication too. But again, the problem in all the case, one is the people doesn't know about the unified communication. The second one is the pricing. The pricing in different providers are complicated for the companies in Latin America, because it's different at USA or another market, no? And they need different type of licenses for move.
Now, across Latin America, there are also differences just purely in terms of the infrastructure that's available in terms of delivering some of those services, isn't there?
I think all the companies that normally they have infrastructure for that. It's not the 100% security, maybe network for create the unified communication, but they have the network. They have everybody have network, IP networks, and I think they are ready for receive the unified communication. And the good part, and in the part that we are trying to talk with our customers, that every user, every customer, they are using unified communication today in your mobile phone, with WhatsApp, with the BBM, all the different things, but not in the company. They need to move this application to the company.
What is it going to take for your customers and the Latin America market in general to understand the benefits of unified communications?
Sorry?
What's it going to take? How are they going to learn? How does somebody like Denwa help them understand?
In our case, we try to show to the customer in different countries, many shows, many contact with the customer for show what we can do, or what they can do with our solution and with the unified communication solution. Because today in the market, maybe the big companies know about maybe Link or big guys, but for real, the medium market and small and medium business need another type of solution, and we are there. for unified communication.
So if you're talking to a smaller or mid-size, an SMB in your markets, if they ask you, well, what's the most important thing I need to know about unified communications? What is that?
I think today all the companies are moving different things of communications, and they need one point of communication, not only for receive one communication, one hardware point, one software point, one point, all-in-one solution for maybe for SMS, for video, for voice, for fax, for chat, for instant message, for web contact, for in our case, including Wear FTC, for video conference, chatting, social networking inside the company. Everything in one place, and easy, because imagine it's very complicated for one small company manage all these kind of solutions. They need all in one.
So when you have customers who buy a unified communication solution from you, how easy is it for them, or how difficult is it for them to get their employees to start using all of the features that you just talked about?
In our case, it's very easy, because we no apply licenses for users. It's per appliance. Each appliance can use or not unified communication, and it's only one access, web access, and the administrator can decide if each user can use unified communication or not. It's very easy in this case. It's very easy and simple.
Got it. I imagine the goal for you right now is just to increase adoption, increase understanding in the market. When you do that, your market presence and your market share will grow.
I think in Latin America we increase very maybe in our company increased 50% during the last year. We think this year we can increase maybe 30% more of companies using Unified.
Good. Well, Diego, thank you so much for being on the program today.
Thank you.
I'm Eric Lanask here at IT Expo in Miami.
Video coverage of IT Expo is brought to you by Content Boost, the content marketing specialists. Amplify your sales today.